Nature in Hawaii is so grand and vivid that it makes you, a human being, feel very puny.
It's incredible locations and beautiful beaches, and those scenes are very nice when we can place our characters in this overwhelming beauty of the nature.
Hey, Ralph.
Yeah.
Turn up over here. Let's go see the land.
There's a lot of scenes that we filmed on Honolulu Bay and Kauai, and there was this one scene that we filmed at Golden Hour, and the water glistens like pieces of gold. And we were walking along the beach right as the sun was going down, and all of us, we were kind of more like silhouettes of like gold on the outside of us, and then eventually it turned into this beautiful pink sunset.
How can the backdrop of Hawaii not change anyone?
The vividness of nature here is so powerful that you can't help but be dazzled, and that feeling found its way into the film. As the film goes on, there are more and more sort of interstitial shots of landscape and changing weather, which also serve just a narrative function to suggest a time of day, or if the clouds are coming and it starts to rain, it says, you know, the plot is thickening. Most of filmmaking is hauling equipment around. So you have to haul all of that equipment and crew people onto the water. Even though it was fairly calm, still it's Waikiki, and big swells would come in, and a little girl got seasick, and it was challenging. We had to shoot it twice, actually. Jane Stewart, the production designer, and I had been looking for that vista, which would suggest what might be lost. And we found it on Kauai. And boy, it knocked my socks off when I first saw it. When I saw it, I said, this is where we're going to shoot. And it was richly satisfying when many, many weeks later, we finally had the actors there and the crew, and we got our money shot. It was great. There's also, at least for me, and if nobody gets it, nobody else gets it, that's fine, but at least for me, there's a sense of the lead character, played by George Clooney, it finally dawning on him, as implied by the title, The Descendents, that he is but a link in the chain of this big, grand world, and that he will, like the rest of us humans, be quickly swept under the great rug of history. And he has to think about what he leaves behind.
You guys own all this land?
Not personally, it belongs to a trust. But yeah, it's ours for a few more days.
Big resort there on that point. Commercial area there. Houses all through there.
Take a good look, girls. This is part of your great-great-great-grandmother's inheritance, going all the way back to Kamehameha I.
Hawaii was a blessed, magnificent challenge to keep the story in the foreground, but also landscape, nature, either the city or the country or the beach in the background.